plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I would have to say the Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen. I think he's someone who can be a target man and a poacher all in one, Peter. I think he's very good with his back to goal, he has a lovely first touch, and at the same time he's got the pace to run behind defensive lines, and it's very difficult to see any weaknesses in his game, the complete package.
Okay, interesting. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Crossing. Climbs up big! That was superb goalkeeping.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's given away a free kick. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Calmly anticipates. Saliba. Chouameni, Rabiot, he played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Hernandez. Now, where's he looking? That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Aim forwards. And here's Osimhen, Chukwueze, Osei Samuel. And they've got rid, and that's been won straight back. Mbappe did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. And it's Hernandez. Lovely bit of skill. Tries a measured ball. Chouameni, Cherki, and here's Elise, and here's Mbappe. Oh, it's come loose. Dembele, and that was very necessary. Ditch defending, but that'll do. Rabiot, Cherki, Elise. He's going to be disappointed with that. It's Hernandez. That's very neat. Hernandez, and that's aimed into the middle. Dembele, Rabiot, and here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Straight at the keeper.
Well, he was always going to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the composure to avoid it.
Ajayi. And it's played forward. Bassi. Bassi, gently done. Osei Samuel. And he has been fouled there.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Koundé attempts a clearance. Could be danger here. Chukwueze. Chukwueze! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. They've played it short. Cherki, Upamecano, Dembele, Upamecano, Rabiot. Rabiot played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Dembele. Hernandez. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Clearly not happy with that. Mbappe! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Chukwueze. The pass is intercepted. Saliba. Hernandez. There he goes cross-field. Cherki. Koundé. Oh, it's played into the area. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, that's neat. Well, what about this? Chance! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Upamecano. Cherki. It's been a pretty frantic start, a lot of front foot pressing. Cherki. Lookman. Nigeria opting for a change of tack here, I think, Jim.
Yeah, but it's an approach that can work very well if you've got the players who have the right movement in the box. You know, when they're coming in from wide positions, you just want that instinct to take over.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That is a great pick out. And he cuts out the supply. Nigeria have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, just skips past his man. Koundé getting this one clear. Lookman. That's tidy. Iwobi. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Koundé. Cherki. Picks it up out wide. It's Dembele!
Dembele made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Chukwueze played into space. That's an excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Nigeria clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Osimhen is onto this. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And he's buried it, 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Nigeria have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Rabiot. Olise. Now this could be a chance. Lookman. Spread out to the left. That is lovely. It will be. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen! He's scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Osimhen demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Nigeria are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Back into the middle. Lookman, no. Again, there's no way through. Osei Samuel. Chukwueze. Osei Samuel. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, easy pickings there. Saliba. Hernandez. And it's Hernandez. Cherki. Koundé. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Iwobi. Moved on forwards. Oh, a delicate chip through. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Chouameni looks to the other side. Koundé. And here's Rabiot. Cherki. He's in a good position here. Oh, it's come loose. Up he goes! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Koundé cuts out the pass. Rabiot. Olise. Olise. Cherki. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Hernandez. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And it's played forward. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's put paid to a promising move. Cherki, out to the left it goes. Out to the right. Koundé. It's a mighty effort! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
That has been knocked clear. And it's Hernandez. And Didi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He is through here. Played in by Lookman. And that has been cleared. Cherki. Chouameni. Played towards the other side. Koundé. Now he's off and running. Rabiot. Well timed, excellent interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bassi forwards and with intent. Dembele. That has found him in acres of space. And here's Dembele. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Chouameni shifted upfield. Lovely feet. Hernandez crosses. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Rabiot. Rabiot caresses it through. Ajayi, aim forwards. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Chouameni, Dembele. Cherki. Bassi. That's really well manoeuvred. Osei Samuel. Rabiot. And it's Koundé. That has been knocked clear. France have reclaimed it. Chouameni. Saliba makes the interception. Chouameni. Cherki. Osei Samuel, aim forwards. Chukwueze forwards and with intent. And here's Dembele. Always onto this. And Didi gets good distance on it. Rabiot. Rabiot shifted upfield. He's got away. Short changes him with that pass. It's gone for a throw-in. That's really well cleared. Out for a throw. Cherki. Oh, sweet feet. Diving header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
And here's Chukwueze. And here's Osimhen. He's having a shot! No, he's missed it. Rabiot. Cherki. Saliba, gently done. Chouameni, and it's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Deftly away. There's the shot! Danger averted for now. Rabiot. Koundé. Great defending, strong and determined. Lookman. France, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Chukwueze. Osai Samuel. And here's Chukwueze. Cherki. Chance here to counter. Now it's Olise. And it's Koundé. And here's Olise. Oh, such a clever touch. And out it comes again. Rabiot. Now then, the ball's come loose. Bassi. Moved on forwards. Hernandez. Ndidi. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Over hits and out of play. Upamecano. And it's played forward. And here's Mbappe. Cherki. Olise. Olise's cross. And that's the keeper's ball. Chukwueze. Iwobi has created one goal already. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Dembele. Dembele. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Chukwueze. Chouameni wins the duel this time. Moved on forwards. He is just caressing the ball. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Lookman. Osimhen chasing after it. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Dembele. Dembele. He's done very well to get to that.
Cherki clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Olise with the short one. Oh, that's a fine challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cherki tries to dink it through. Dembele aimed in. Oh, what a climb! Oh, not the best of headers.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Iwobi. Lookman. Cherki. Rabiot. Upamecano. Koundé. Rabiot. Chouameni. Over to the left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Chukwueze, Osei Samuel, oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Mbappe. Bassi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Osei Samuel, aim forwards. Time added on will be 2 minutes. That's really well manoeuvred. Saliba. Cherki. Saliba shifted upfield. Iwobi with the clearance. Aim forwards. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen. Koundé. And there is the half-time whistle. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Rabiot. Koundé. And it's Koundé. Rabiot. Played into the middle. Hernandez. Chouameni. Rabiot. Cherki. Olise! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Chukwueze. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Dembele. Chukwueze does really well to win the ball there. Great defending, strong and determined. Cherki. Chouameni. Cherki. Plays it out wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Tries to get it clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Cherki. And here's Dembele. Takes a shot! Thinks one through. That has been knocked clear. Moved on forwards. Olise. And here's Dembele. Serves up across. Chukwueze, oh, good spread. Hernandez wins the duel this time. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, played through for the wide man. Mbappe! Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Cleared away. And it's played forward. Lookman. Aim forwards. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Saliba. Cherki. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Hernandez. And that's really well manoeuvred. Chukwueze. Osai Samuel. Ajayi. Bassi. Iwobi. Cherki. Chouameni. Knocks it out wide. Cross goes in there. That has been knocked clear. Looks to the other side. Lookman. Now it's Osimhen. Lookman. Succumbs to the pressure. Koundé. Rabiot. And he goes cross-field. And it's Hernandez. Chouameni. Osimhen was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Lookman forwards and with intent. It's just beyond his reach. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rabiot. Rabiot shifted upfield. Elise. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe! It's there! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Moved on forwards. Out to the left it goes. Lookman. Rabiot gets in to thwart him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Lookman, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Rabiot, nicely aimed pass. And here's Elise, and it's Koundé. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
It will be. Aim forwards. Lookman, gently done. Chukwueze. Lobbed in behind. And that has been cleared. Rabiot. So we've reached the hour mark. Chouameni spread out to the left. Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Cherki. Rabiot. Elise. Cherki. In with the challenge.
Nigeria are probably looking to run the clock down now. They clearly feel that the job is done.
Nigeria, on the other hand, are left with no choice but to risk everything and to go for it. Lookman. Elise. Cherki. Koundé. Rabiot. And it's Koundé.
France really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Chouameni. He's through here. And it's Dembele. It's Dembele! And he's heaved it away. Koundé. And here's Elise. Rabiot tries making a foray down the right. Koundé. Here comes the cross. Bassi getting this one clear. Lookman. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Lookman. That has been cut short. Chouameni. And here's Dembele. Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Chukwueze. Now that's well seen too. Dembele, done delicately. Ndidi. Iwobi. Aim forwards. Koundé. And it's Rabiot. Koundé's cross. That has been knocked clear. It's a throw-in. Chouameni. Hit into the middle. Tries to get it clear. In once more. Can he finish? And he hits the net. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Oh, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Elise. And it's Koundé. Cherki. And here's Elise. And he'll shoot here! And it's been taken short. Hangs in across. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Saliba played towards the other side. Cherki. Shot at goal! Goal! France! And the comeback is complete.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Chukwueze. Oh, it's played into the... A header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
France, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Osei Samuel cuts it out. Now, who's going to be first to this? The referee's awarded a free kick. And straight into the wall. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Mignon sends that a long way. Bassel. France have scored 2 quick goals here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. Chouameni. Saliba forwards and with intent. Osei Samuel. Ndidi, Iwobi, and here's Osimhen, over to the left. Koundé with the clearance. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And the keeper beats it away. And he thumps it clear. Dembele. Hernandez. Cherki. Spread out to the left. And back out it comes. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Mbappe. That's going to go a long way. Oh, smashing header! And he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. That is good defending. It's been repelled. And it's Rabiot. Chooses to go back. There are a few waiting for it. Great defending, strong and determined.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's played forward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Into the channel.
Nigeria really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Upamecano, gently done. And here's Chukwueze. Only partially clear. Nice control. He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Nigeria really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Koundé. That's really well manoeuvred. Great chance! He should have put that one away.
Mbappe really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And that has been cleared. And it's Chouameni. Rabiot. Dembele. Bassi getting this one clear. Referee's given a throw. Saliba. Showing good feet. Oh, great shot! And a chance!
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Moved on forwards. He's shifting through the gears here. Out to the right. Chukwueze. It will be. Lookman. Lookman. Now can he find a finish? And he's been booked for simulation.
Correctly so, Peter. It's an element of the game we just can do without.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Played back to the goalkeeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Muscular approach does pay off here. Rabiot shifted upfield. And it's Koundé. Defending of the desperate variety.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Chukwueze played with finesse. Ball's gone out of play. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Lookman. Here's Chukwueze. Chukwueze. And the shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Asai Samuel, well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Cherki. Chouameni. Koundé. He welcomes it in. Olise.
France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
It will be. Ajayi. Well, there's a probing ball. Now it's Chukwueze. Chukwueze chips it. Chance for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
And it's Dembele. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Very much into the last knockings. He's in space and looking for options. Koundé's cross. Bassi tries to clear. Plenty waiting in the middle. Rabiot tries to get it clear.
France really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Iwobi. Chukwueze. Nigeria don't have many options and time is running out. Rabiot. Chouameni. Aim forwards. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Ajayi, that's a lovely, neat pass. Cherki, Upamecano. Koundé. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, that's nice. Needs a quality cross. He's got to be... Iwobi!
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's played forward. Out to the left it goes.
Nigeria really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
France making consecutive changes here. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Koundé. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Doué. Well read, nice interception. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. Gets it away. Saliba. Rabiot. Rabiot played out towards the right wing. Koundé looking to hit the byline here. Now this could be a chance. Played out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Can he deliver? Played it again. Defending of the desperate variety. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Chouameni. Digne. Dembele. Rabiot. And it's Doué. It's Dembele! Lookman. It is now or never. Time is against them. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Digne. Dembele. Akliouche. Koundé. That's good play. So that's it. It is all over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage and energy. It's very impressive how this team turned it all around.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.